Aaron Tangway, producer of 207, joining us for a preview of what's coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. Talk science.
Yeah, and Rob went up. This is the 11th year of the Maine Science Festival. It's held in Bangor, and it's really a cool experience. So it's for students across the state in 7th or 8th grade. And a lot of industry leaders in Maine in science-based careers are there. And it's not just like it's like a career fair where you walk around from booth to booth.
Meet
and
someone, shake some
you get your
hands,
pamphlet
yeah.
and you move on. They have things for kids to do, hands-on things. Like one of them was a VR setup for healthcare. So kids could put on the VR headsets and it was as if they were a doctor or a nurse treating a patient. And they're getting that doctor point of view or
Yeah.
that nurse point of view. There was another one where it was like a basin with it was like a wet tank with a bunch of seaweed, and they're talking to an industry leader about all the different ways seaweed's used, how it's in like toothpaste, how it's in, chocolate milk, it's in all these different things
That you would
kids
never
like.
think of.
Yeah, so they might look at it and be like, ew, gross, slimy, seaweed. Well, it's in a lot of the things you enjoy.
Yeah.
And in doing that, they're showing them the careers that are possible through the sciences.
Seeing our world a little differently.
Yeah, and it's just a cool experience for kids to go spend a lot of time. It's a field trip, essentially. And Rob raised the point, and it's a good point, of a lot of kids in Eastern Maine specifically, they're not taking field trips to like the Boston Science Museum due to how far it is.
Right, just the logistics.
Kids in Southern Maine around the Portland area, they can do that, but other parts of the state, it's a long trip. So it's a good chance for them to see the real life applications of science, whereas a middle schooler, they might be sitting in class thinking, when am I ever going to use this?
How does this apply to
How
my
does
life?
Yeah. But then when they see, I can do this, or I can do this cool
Right.
job, wait, that's all based in science? So a great experience there.
Conversations to have, yeah.
And it's great for the kids. And I think anytime you get kids out of a classroom, they just absorb more.
Yes.
They learn more.
Break that routine,
Yeah.
break their focus, have those conversations.
They're not being talked to. They're getting to do
Right.
things. So, and then we have, as we continue our candidate interviews on 207 with candidates seeking major office in Maine, tonight Sam sits down with Robert Wessels. He is a candidate in the Republican primary for governor. So she talked to him about his experience. He has worked as a selectman in the town of Paris. But also they talked about housing. The state has a housing crisis, a housing shortfall. How can we improve that? And just general cost of living things, bringing costs down for Maynarders and making things more affordable, which I think are a couple of the topics that are going to be front of mind for voters this fall.
Correct. Yeah, and to your point, your team is having conversations with each of the candidates on the key races before the primary.
Yeah, and then we'll wrap up tonight with an interview Rob did with Lawrence Schulman. He's a writer who wrote a great American songbook looking at popular music from the 20s through the 60s.
Oh, great.
Fun
Very
conversation
special
with
time
him.
in history. Yeah. All right. A great show coming up tonight at 7. Aaron, thanks for joining us. Let's check in with Ryan.